Welcome to the Superabound podcast, where vision-led entrepreneurs learn to build a generous business without sacrificing what matters most. You are listening to episode 325, Selling with Soul. Hello and welcome. We just got back from a vacation. We're very relaxed, but it was not relaxing. Steve was doing a very long series of bike rides, and I was hanging out with the kids, doing a lot of walking, some perilous hiking, and perilous hiking.
Yeah.
I think that's
There were perils.
There were some perils, and just discovering the beautiful island of Mallorca in Spain.
It was a bucket list experience. I have gotten into road cycling over the last few years. And
They know that. They've heard you talk about biking every single week.
I can't not talk about biking for some reason. It's crazy. But this was really a dream come true, and being able to do it with my family and getting together with my brother made it just so very special. So it's always nice to be back. Good to be sleeping in my own bed, in my own home, all those things. But man, what a wonderful place to be if you like to ride your bike, which I do.
And we had some really interesting experiences. You know that when I am a visitor in another place, or when we get the chance to be customers and clients of different businesses, I'm always paying attention to what the experience is like. And I'm going to shout out Terre, which is a restaurant in Mallorca, in Porta Palenza. It is a Michelin recommended restaurant, actually. This place not only had the most amazing, beautiful, zero waste food. It was all locally sourced, just like a beautiful meal. But they treated us so well. It was like a masterclass in customer service. We like to take our kids with us to nice places. And this place was not only lovely, but it was cool. It was like a very cool restaurant.
The chefs were all tatted up and very, just dudes behind the counter. When Julian went back there, he came back, he said, I want to be a chef when I grow up. I'm going to be like one of those dudes. So it was a remarkable experience and lots of fun for the kids. This actually connects me to the topic of today, selling with soul, because while we were there, we rented bikes for our trip. We did not pack them and bring them with us. We rented them while we were there. And I was thinking, how is it that we came across our rental provider? Similar with Terre, we came across them because they were Michelin recommended. There was a very high mark of, you should try this. So they're selling through their top excellence, right? Like by being so incredibly good that they're going to be recommended by the best of the best. That's part of their sales process. And so I was like, well, my bike shop wasn't Michelin recommended. What was the process there? And it was actually a recommendation through a Reddit thread. Someone had said, we rented with these guys. They were great. And, you should do it too. Basically, who should I rent from when I ride in Mallorca? And so their process of selling was similar, providing such great service to their past customers that those customers just went on the internet and were telling other people that they should buy through them. So when we're talking about selling with soul, this kind of opens up the whole topic, it's not about sliding into people's DMs and convincing them that you should buy from you, that they should buy from you. It's about real relationships, real service, true excellence, so that you are able to just do your thing at the highest possible level. And that will be a core driver of selling more through those relationships, through that repeat business, through those recommendations.
Yeah. And I mean, this is actually really interesting because we were tourists, we were hanging out in this place. We had a lot of meals out. We had a lot of experiences out. We visited a lot of places, but there were these few experiences that stood out so much to us that whenever anybody asks us where they should go, in Mallorca, we're going to recommend your bike shop and I'm going to recommend this beautiful restaurant because of the way those business owners really took care of us. As Steve mentioned, the kids got a tour of the kitchen, which is a very small kitchen, but like no other customers were invited to have a tour of the kitchen. And so they felt really special. And that's a hard thing to do. A lot of times as families with kids, nice restaurants don't often make it feel special for our children. Sometimes we get a little side eye. Our kids are very well behaved, though. They know how to act in a nice place. But this place really embraced them. They made them a special meal that wasn't on the menu. Those types of things. Your bike shop, he reopened so that you guys could pick up your bikes after hours. These are the things that build a relationship with new clients, potential clients, and create lifelong clients and customers, even on the other side of the world.
Yeah. I want to pick up on the point of making people feel special, because that is something that may not cost you all that much to do. It's usually just a matter of paying attention, showing a little extra care, maybe a little gift, a little special something, but it usually doesn't cost you a ton, and it makes all the difference for someone feeling really cared for. Now, it's often easier to do this in the selling process because you really want the sale. You're like, let me make you feel like a really special person while I'm talking to you. And once I get your money, then I'm going to disappear, or, the experience is going to degrade in some kind of significant way. And so when we're talking about selling with soul, it doesn't just mean selling well or, closing the sale. It means selling in a way that is aligned with the vision you have for the company you want to build. It's where your sales process is connected with your vision such that those special things you do before someone has purchased continue through after they've purchased. So they don't just feel, seen and considered before they've given you their money. That continues through and even amplifies on the other side of being a customer.
I'll share even from our own business. This was a puzzle that I worked for years to solve because I knew for a fact, I'm out here calling myself a coach, working with people, and I know that a lot of people have had experiences with coaches, life coaches, business coaches, strategic thinking partners of all kinds, consultants, where they've had these experiences where the person was very good at selling, really good at making the potential client feel seen on the phone. And then exactly as you said, Steve, then when the money had arrived in that person's account, they really dropped the ball. I have experienced this as a client. I have heard horror stories from my own clients about working with other businesses. And it really upsets me, of course, because I am in a service-based business. And so when somebody who has the same type of job that I do isn't looking after their clients, it makes my work harder. It makes my sales process harder. It breaches a level of trust between the work that I do and the community of potential clients out there. So the way that we solved this puzzle is we decided we wanted to give people an experience of working with us after they had paid. And so we created this discovery package. And I highly suggest that you adapt this in your own service-based business if you can. But basically, people pay us a reduced fee to experience 3 sessions with us. And in that time, we get to know them, their business. They get to really test drive some of our tools. They get to see what it's like to have a thinking partner. I just had a call with a client today, and we spent the whole time really figuring out their marketing plan, talking about their voice, creating something that had been a mystery to them and something they were really avoiding for months. It's really been a blockage to their revenue stream because they hadn't really figured out a plan that was exciting and felt doable and would fit in with their already very busy life. And we were able to do that today as part of their discovery package. I don't know if that person will continue on, but I do know that I gave that person a genuine experience of what it is like when you are my VIP client. The ways in which I will customize our time to make sure that you get everything you wanted to get out of those sessions. And I think something that many service providers don't do is offer people an opportunity to experience their work. Unfortunately, I think a lot of people have wasted a lot of time and energy trying to become these very slick salespeople or slick marketers, and they've forgotten that at the end of the day, you have to deeply care about your customer and deliver, hopefully above and beyond what you promised to deliver to that person. That's the only way you can sell with soul, is caring about the person who you are working with and actually knowing, without having to toot your own horn all day, just how deeply you can and will help them.
Can you tell we're passionate about this? It's a big deal.
I'm waving my hands everywhere.
I mean, it's something that we've developed a framework around. It's the SALE methodology, SALE. We love a good acronym. And so just briefly, the S is safety. You need to convey the fact that working with you is a safe investment. There is trust there. No trust, no dollars. That has to be step one. A is alignment. They need to want what you have now, right? There needs to be alignment between the product and the timing. L is lucrative. For them, they need to see that whatever they invest in your product is going to bring them a return that is far greater than the money they spend. And E is effective. They have to see in their own imagination, their own future, that this will work for them. When you have all four of those, then you've got the sale, and it is real. It is grounded not just in flashy marketing materials and big promises, but it's grounded in reality that you can be confident in and that they can be confident in, so that they can sing your praises and your business can grow over and over. That's what it means to sell with soul. And we're actually really excited because we're going to be offering a training in this, our very first ever Superabound Sales Mastery course. It is a 6-week course. You can find out all about it at besuperabound.com/sales, and it's going to be launching soon.
Yeah, and what's really fun about the course is that we are not here to teach you another sales script or, the 10 steps to close the deal. It's not going to be any of that cheesier stuff that maybe works for some people, but I don't know. I think for many of us service-based businesses, we began our businesses to help people. We want to spend more time and more energy being better at what we do. Not all of us want to spend hours every week learning a sales script to manipulate, to convince, or like the psychology of sales, all that stuff, it might be effective, but on the other side of that, if you can't deliver what you're promising, you are going to be in trouble. Your business is going to be in trouble. And worse than that, you're going to be doing what unfortunately a lot of people have done, which is damage the reputation of your industry. So this course is really for people who don't want to waste a lot of time or money or energy learning how to sell well. In fact, one of the topics we will be talking about is to maybe even drop the language around sales that you have. Use our acronym. But sales conversations or consultation calls need not be cheesy, uncomfortable, anxious on your part. They could just be a reason and a way to connect with someone and help find out if what you offer is a perfect fit for what they need. It could just be an alignment call. So this course is just going to be the fast track to that type of mastery so that you never have to. I hear this a lot from really brilliant people, and it's an interesting one because they'll say, I'm really not a salesperson. The good news is you don't have to be a salesperson. You get to be an excellent service provider, practitioner, coach, consultant, whatever it is you do. When you are just rooted in how much that could benefit the person that you're talking to, the sales is not a separate thing. It is just part of the relationship that you're building, and it becomes very easy. I am not a salesperson either. Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because you've built $1 million business off of not being a salesperson.
Yes. Oh, that's good. That's good marketing, folks. That's true.
It's true. And honestly, that's the foundation of Selling with Soul, is where you're not making anything up because you think it will sell. You're operating from your vision for your business that's solving a real problem for the people you want to serve. And then you just have energy behind those conversations that will help them come to you, that will help them say yes to your offer. So honestly, this is just our overview of Selling with Soul. The entire course is a practice of Selling with Soul. We invite you to join us for it. We have a special early bird discount that you can get if you move quickly. It is at besuperabound.com/sales, and we hope to see you there.
Yes. And, we know that you're busy. We know that this is maybe not something you're really excited to invest your time and money into. So one of the bonuses that we are also offering is that you will have a year of access to this course, to all of the replays. You can do this on your own time. You don't need to stress to join every call live. We are going to have a private community where you can ask questions, and that will be open for you for a full year. So there's really no reason to miss this. We have a pretty sweet little early bird discount just to make it easier for you to say yes to this, master this, change this for your business so that you can go have the life you want, help your dream clients really feel seen, heard, taken care of so that they become lifetime customers who tell everyone they know about you. That is relationship-based sales. And we hope to help you and your business thrive by teaching you this course. So go sign up.
Thanks, everybody. Hope to see you there.